Hi guys, I am here driving. It's a beautiful day. It is May 18th, I believe, Thursday. And
Turn left on Walnut Street.
And I'm gonna go view some apartments in kind of West Boston area.
In 900 feet.
Boston is super expensive. So I may be moving in the summer, we'll see. This apartment that I'm gonna go view right now, first of all, I had like 3 to 4 appointments. I think 3 are gonna cancel, but they're both in Brighton, Boston area. And the reason why I want to move to that area is because it's in the middle where my family is, and I love my mom so much. I go see her almost every weekend, so I don't want to drive like really far or move too far away from North Shore area. But then I also just got a new job in Marlborough, which is very West Mass. And where I live right now, it's about an hour to an hour and a half drive depending on traffic. So I'm excited because I'm finally gonna be able to live on my own. This is what I've been wanting. I lived with a roommate for about 2 years. It was what I needed to do because it's cheaper. With this job, I do have more money, so I can afford a little bit more, even though it's gonna hurt me a lot because it's gonna be like rent right now is so expensive. The apartments that I'm looking at are $1,800 to $2,000. That's kind of like my max area that I'm willing to do because that's almost 40% of my income, and that's still really bad. But because I want to live on my own, I don't want to live with a roommate. I don't want to live with a stranger. Me and my roommate had like a falling out, so I'm not comfortable living with her anymore. And I don't want to take a chance on anyone else. I have to do it on my own. Sometimes in the really nice areas of Boston and the surrounding areas where it's like really nice complexes and really nice apartments, a studio or a 1-bedroom can go up to like 28 to like 3,500 or even more. So that's just insane. Or if you have a partner and you're splitting everything, or
Continue
if you live
straight.
with multiple
either lane to
or if you're living with multiple people and you can afford all of that. But I am a single woman and I'm doing it on my own.
the right lane to exit right to Austin Street, Charlestown.
Looking for a lot of window because I have a lot of plants and I'm a plant lover, and I'm looking for an open space, and about 600 to 800 square feet is like really what I'm looking for. Sorry, I keep like stopping and recording and stopping and starting because I have Waze on because I don't know where I'm going. Right now I'm in Cambridge on my way to Brighton. I'm looking for hopefully either shared laundry like in the basement or washer and dryer in the unit. And I'm looking for something with parking spot because I do have a car, and hopefully no added fees to it because sometimes they can go for like $200 a month for parking fees. Hopefully no parking fees, and hopefully a dog that's kind of pet friendly because I have my family dog visit me and sometimes I like to keep him for like a few days. But a lot of apartments are no animals, but technically he doesn't live with me full-time, so I can probably still get away with it. But yeah, that's what I am looking for, and I'm excited for this brand new chapter in my life, and just to have my own privacy and have my own space and decorate it fully how I want it, and just have a year to myself. I've always said I wanted to live in Boston as a single woman for like a year or so, and I feel like this is finally an area that I'm stepping into, and I'm a little emotional. Like, I'm a little emotional right now for other things that are happening, so this is actually making me even more emotional, and like I feel like crying right now because I just realized that one of my dreams is gonna come true. This is Commonwealth Avenue in Brighton, Boston. I love it. I do love it. It's just all kind of not brownstones, but brick condos, I guess, or apartment buildings. And I like it. It seems clean. The only thing that sucks is the parking is going to be a huge annoyance because it's just street parking. But love the green bushes, love the buildings, love that it's in Boston. and I don't know, I'm just getting good energy. Just saw the 1 bedroom, and it has some possibilities. Like, I like the size of the living room. It's pretty decent. I could put a couch in there, a TV, bookcase. All my plants could probably fit there. A little desk to work in. The bedroom is really small, but I'd probably keep it really simple with just like my dresser for my clothes and my bed and a little nightstand. Keep it very, very just simple because it's very small. I like that there's a lot of lighting. There is definitely sunlight that comes through the window. The windows do have, like, they have it has a blocked view. Oh, the unit is available for July 1st, but again, I don't know if I can move out that quickly. And I have about $5,000 in savings, so I would probably need $1,000 more to pay the first month security and broker's fee. I don't like, the kitchen is really small, but it's all right. Like, I can make it work. So I just saw the other apartment, like literally down the street, and it was a studio and it was more expensive. It was like $100 more expensive. Studio, so even more smaller. The living room like wasn't that bad, like the studio-ish size wasn't that bad, but to get to work, and it's like 40 minutes, and I thought it was gonna be a little bit closer. And then I thought it was gonna be a little bit closer to work, but it's actually not that closer. It says 40-minute drive, and it's like 30 miles. And then where I'm living in Chelsea, it's like 39 miles, but it's like 50 minutes. Like, it's only 10-minute difference, and it's like 30 minutes to like 40 minutes further away from my mom's house, which makes it like an hour drive. And I don't really think it's that worth it being in Brighton. Maybe, I don't know. I'm considering looking in East Boston because it's still close to my mom's house, and like it's a tiny bit closer than Chelsea to get to work. But I do still like this area. I like the Charles River area, and it would be exciting to like be in a new place and everything. But I don't know, like I just have so many thoughts right now. So Chestnut Hill Reservation, it's so beautiful. Hey vlog. So it's been a while since I last saw that apartment in that other vlog that I did a little while ago. It's been like 3 weeks, and I kind of made up my mind, and I've decided against some things. So I really wish that I wanted to move to Brighton a little bit more and be in the city and be in Boston more, and fulfill like that dream that I have of living in Boston on my own. But after I got done looking at those apartments, and they're in like rundown buildings, really old buildings, really old like apartments, just like kind of run down, just not that luxurious, and that's fine. But if I'm paying $2,000 a month for something, I want to feel a little bit better in it. So that's one thing. A lot of the apartments in Boston are super, super run down and super ugly. And then second, when I was in Brighton and I went to my GPS, my Waze, and I put in my parents' address, it said like 50 minutes, and that was like with minimum traffic. And I don't want to be 50 minutes away. I go visit her every week, and it's like my comfort, my mental health comfort to go visit my mom and my dog and see them on the weekend, maybe even on the weekdays. But I try not to go on the weekdays. So like, to think that it's gonna be 50 minutes with minimum traffic, maybe an hour with traffic when it's like down the street. It's just so off-putting, and it makes the experience just not enjoyable. So I don't want to live that far. So it seems like it's in a good area. It seems like it's really good size. It's about 1,800, which is great. I want to be below 1,900, and it looks like it's about 600 square foot or so, and it looks like it has great lighting. The only thing that's a miss for me is that it has rugs in the bedroom and in the living room. So, and usually tenants do not want to get rid of their carpeting because it's just so much money in it, and it's just a drag, I guess. So I'm gonna see it. Hopefully I love it, so I can just get this checked off my list and have like 3 months of no worries and just like preparing to move out, and I already have a place. That's basically it. It has laundry in the basement, which I don't like. I wish it had the laundry in unit. It's a comfort that I like, but I understand it, and I'm willing to compromise. Even though they do charge you when it's in the basement, it's not like it's free. They usually have like those machines where you have to put in coins. But there's parking available, and I think it might be dog friendly because my dog does sometimes come to visit me, and sometimes I do take him. So I just saw the unit that I'm excited about. It's not like the most updated, like the newest, most renovated place. It's not the biggest, but again, it's not like a tiny little box either. It's an open concept with the kitchen and the living room. It gets east lighting, which is great for my plants. Yeah, it's about east, and there is window in the bedroom, but it doesn't get too much lighting, and especially because it's blocked by the building next door. So the living room lighting, it's the best lighting for my plants, which is great. He's gonna rip up the carpet, which I love. There is a designated parking spot, which is also really great. There's laundry in the basement. It's on the 3rd floor, and there is no elevator. So groceries is gonna be a little bit annoying. There's only 9 units, so not a lot of people, not a lot of commotion, you know. There's no gym and no pool, which is the benefit that I have with my current apartment, but that's okay. I think it's a good starter apartment for living on my own, and it's $1,800, which is in my price range. And then maybe in 2 years I can upgrade with, you know, if I have a future partner, or if I have more money from my job and my businesses and stuff, I can move into a fancier place on my own or with a partner. So yeah, I think it's really, really good. I think I can do a really cute setup. I don't love the cabinet color in the kitchen. And again, like, it is a little bit run down. The last tenant lived there for 17 years. So it is kind of run down, and it just looks a little old. I wish the floors were brand new. I wish the cabinet color was like a more neutral wood. I wish it did have more closet space. It has like a smaller closet in the bedroom and a small closet in the living room. And I love storage because I have a lot of things, but I don't want it to look like I have a lot of things. So I'm gonna need like probably a dresser, and I'm gonna have to figure out the storage things. So really quick update for the vlog. It's been like another month. I signed the lease on June 9th, and the owner, because he was replacing the carpet and putting in a brand new carpet, even though like I wanted to move out September 9th, and the real estate agent told me that September 9th was an okay date to move out, the owner didn't want to lose out on profit, I guess, and money coming in, cash flow, for July and August. So I asked if I can move in August and still get the apartment because I qualify and I really liked it and I wanted to just put in an offer. So the owner was okay with that. So I'm gonna be moving in August 1st. Actually, well, yeah, the lease starts August 1st, but since it's a Tuesday, I'm gonna actually be moving everything out officially August 4th. And it kind of sucks a little bit just because I am paying basically 2 months rents, or 2 rents for 1 month because I already paid August rent for this place when I first moved in here. And I have to pay the August rent for my new apartment. But it is what it is. It's worth it. It's worth my privacy, my peace of mind. And I just can't wait to move out and everything. So I'm really excited about that. And technically the August rent I paid almost 2 years ago at this point. So it's like, you know, I already spent that money. But yeah, now I'm starting the process a little bit of getting everything moved out. Me and my roommate kind of like went through the separating of the assets. It's kind of like we're getting a divorce, you know. I kind of recommend in the future, or for people out there that are living with people, to kind of just purchase your own things and try to blend them together, but not go half and half on like a lot of things, so you don't have to split it down the middle or decide who gets what, or someone else has to purchase it from someone else, because that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. And yeah, I have to pack up this room in like these next 4 weeks. It's July 4th. And the main concern that I have is basically my plants. I feel like it's gonna be really, really annoying and weird to move 20 plants out of here. But I also invested in movers and a truck because moving out is so stressful. It was like the most stressful day of my life when I moved into this apartment, just moving everything, even though I had the help of some family members. Just so much labor, so much work, and my body was just so tired, you know? So I invested like $400. It was the cheapest, $400 to $500, and it was the cheapest I could find because a lot of places charge like $800 for moving out 1 bedroom and like a 3 to 4 hour like kind of minimum with like 2 to 3 movers and a truck. So it's just really, really pricey, but I figured $400, $500, it's the cheapest I could do. It'll be worth it, and I can save myself a lot of stress. And they also disassemble and reassemble a lot of things, so that would be a huge help as well. The apartment looks amazing. I did another walkthrough. The carpet is brand new, so I'm gonna be living in an apartment with brand new carpeting. The color is like a dark gray. I'm gonna show it in the little clip next. And it's not my favorite color, but I like that it's dark because again, I have a lot of plants that is gonna be in the living room. So in case like soil gets on the carpet, it's not, I don't have to worry about so many stains. And then my dog is gonna visit. Sometimes he has pee accidents. Again, I won't have to worry so much about stains. And the whole apartment is brand new, freshly painted white, everything. And he also, like I think, restained and resealed all the wood on the closet doors and the cabinets in the kitchen, and I think even the cabinets in the bathroom. So everything just looks really fresh and clean, and it just gave the apartment such an amazing makeover, and it doesn't look like so run down. So I'm so excited about that. And I can't wait.